Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cat & Co. or welcome back if you are a returning viewer of this channel. Today and this week, we are going to be focusing on candle making. So this is another candle making vlog, as you probably know from the title of this video. But today we are going to really start focusing on getting ready to go to college. So if you don't know, my name is Sarah and I am 18. I own a candle business, and I'm also going to college 6 hours away from home. Was that a good decision? Probably not, but I love my college, so I'm not going back now because I am going to be so excited once I actually get on campus, but the process of getting on campus is stressful, as it is with any college student, pretty much. But I have my list here, which is 4 pages long, of my most popular scents plus my seasonal scents of what I need to make to get ready to go to college. Now, this is not my full list of what has to be made. This is just my top priority list. The fact that my top priority list, though, is 4 pages long is not very good because I think I have my top 7 best-selling scents plus my 7 seasonal scents that are my fall and my winter scents. So normally I only have 3 seasonal scents per season, but fall has a extra one called candied apples. And I have candied apples because, well, it is not my most popular scent. I love candied apples because it's just such a nice, crisp, clear, beautiful smelling apple scent, and I love it because it really it just smells like sweet apples, and I hate cinnamon apple. I love sweet apple, which is why it is a scent that I make. So let's outline the plan a little bit better. So first on the list is these are my most popular all season scents. So saffron cedarwood is number 1. Sweet peaches is number 2. Sage is number 3. Moonflowers is number 4. Ocean is number 5. Black cherry merlot is number 6. Vanilla cupcake is number 7. So within there, witch's brew, which is one of my fall scents, is actually my number 2 most popular scent overall. But I don't really count that because it is a seasonal scent. But it is my Halloween scent, although it does stick around for all of fall. But it is just such a really good sweet pomegranate scent with the spice added to it that kind of gives it its classic fall scent. So, first on the priority list, I need to have enough candles made to last while I'm at college because my mom will still be doing local shows. We will still have the website up and running, and we also have some in-person locations at some local businesses, and we hope to expand to some more local businesses within this fall season. So we really need to be able to have enough to be able to do that. So we have 2 priorities, having that and also having a full stock of the website inventory. You can kind of see what I have in the website inventory over here. I mostly have my spring and summer seasonals are on that shelf. That's most of what's over there, but I also have some all-season scents in there as well. So we really need to prioritize getting the scents that are not in over there and that are also on this list done and over there, along with all my scents that are not on this list also have to be made and over there. So we have website stock because we don't have a lot of website stock right now. We're still pulling from our in-person inventory, which, if you know anything about business, it's really hard to pull from different places. So I think this week the priorities are going to be sage, moonflowers, ocean, and vanilla cupcake. Those are not my most popular scents. However, I think ocean and vanilla both need to head on over there and get their website inventory filled. And sage and moonflowers, I'm just pretty low on overall, so those have to be made anyway to kind of fill up stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. And I'm not making saffron cedarwood or sweet peaches yet because I am actually pretty low on saffron cedarwood fragrance oil. so I have to order more before I can make any more. And I need to make 11 large sweet peaches. I don't really have 11 wick holders for larges, so I just ordered some more. So I will next time I am making candles, which is in 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation again next week. If you have been viewing previous videos of this channel, you know it's been happening a lot, and I'm actually gone for 2 weekends, so when you're seeing this, I'm at the beach having a grand old time. But anyway, so that's the plan, and we need to prep all of that. I don't know if we're going to accomplish that. Oh, we also have to make rose petals. Rose petals is actually the #1 priority because rose petals is being discontinued, so I want to use up the rest of the stock of fragrance oil that I have to get rid of rose petals because I'm sick of having it. It's a good scent, it just doesn't sell well, so it's being discontinued. Also, the fragrance oil was discontinued, so I don't really have a choice but to discontinue it. Maybe in the future there'll be a new rose scent. There's this one fragrance oil that I have my eye on as a rose scent, but that's far into the future, probably next year sometime. Because I don't have the money to make new candle scents. I want to, but I need to prioritize stocking for college and stocking the website. So hopefully next year I can keep expanding, but for now, we're expanding this way. So anyway, on to the candle making! Okay, I'm gonna film like this so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing as I make the stuff. So my wax is all melted. This is, let me just, yep, wax is all melted. Can't quite see it, so I gotta tip it a little bit. But this is what I have set up. Hopefully this is enough stuff. Not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm gonna get started. Woo! Okay, so that's the first thing I do. And while the wax is pouring, I then pour my fragrance oil because with batches that are big enough, I generally just do the same starting batch until I start running low. So that's what I'm doing in this case. Just trying to get perfect amount of fragrance oil. Close enough. And now we wait for this to fill up all the way. We're getting it to 64 ounces, and then we add 2 ounces of beeswax. Oh, a little under 2 ounces of beeswax. Okay. And now for the beeswax, which is in this little thing, although it's gonna be moved here soon. Almost ready for it. So this kind of just goes like this to try to prevent the smell, because I hate the scent of beeswax, which is hilarious because I make candles, yet I don't like the scent. You like the scent once everything's all mixed together. It's much better. And then the colorant. Okay, now I am just mixing in my dye. I use liquid dye because hard dye just is annoying to work with in my opinion, because I don't work in hot enough temperatures to melt the dye very well. So I just use liquid dye. I use a mix of brands for what kind of liquid dye. Yeah. Now it's on to pouring. I generally try to pour for my largest first, just because you don't have to be as precise, because there is a bigger area to pour into. Sorry if I'm quiet while I'm doing this. I have to focus, so I can't really talk, which is why I don't normally. It's why I normally do voiceovers for this. Okay, and then for this part, I'm going to do a little bit backwards. I'm going to measure out my fragrance oil first because I'm trying to use up this fragrance oil. So, yeah. So I can have 27 ounces of wax, which means I should do about 26. After a while, you start to just be able to do the math in your head, and you just kind of know what numbers go with what stuff, and it gets easier the longer you do it. So that is it. The last of rose petals. I'm glad I had more set out than I needed for this, just so I had a little bit of an easier time pouring, and I didn't have to worry about running out of containers because I didn't know exactly how much fragrance oil I had. I just knew it was somewhere around this much. So I just added some extra wax melts and mediums in case I had more than I guesstimated. So I like to compare candles making to cooking, not baking. You get close enough, you get the same results, especially with the formulas that I use and the products I use. I'm generally within the percent. It's just a matter of the percent, like, yeah, that's complicated. I might cut that part out anyway. But then the last thing I do is I just make sure all of the wicks are perfectly, well, not perfectly. This is a handmade business after all. Nothing's perfect. As good as I can get with being centered. I always try to do it to the best of my ability. But as you know, with all handmade businesses, perfection is an impossible goal. However, I try to be close. But not all that upset. Most candle mistakes are pretty fixable, so not all that big of a deal. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I was going to make more candles in this video, but I decided because of how I filmed this video, I was only going to have one candle scent within it. And if you want to see the rest of the candle scents that I made this week, keep watching, and eventually I will have a video out for you with those scents later in the summer or maybe even the fall, since I am trying to pre-record a little bit to be able to give you guys content while I am at college that still relates to the business as well as, you know, whatever else I end up doing while I'm there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a like, maybe even a comment. Yeah, let me know if you liked it. Thanks for watching again. Bye!